All right, Coach Scudder, this is the 10th team in a row from Bishop Dwenger to qualify for state. What does that mean to you to have kind of a decade of dominance, if you will, for this Dwenger Saints team?
Real excited. I mean, we had some great players and very good young men over the last, many years for me. But 10 in a row, or 10 out of 11 since COVID last year, is very exciting. And I'm really excited for these young men because, we didn't have a season last year.
What stands out to you about this group?
Their togetherness, their competitiveness, their tenacity. I think we've had some very good rounds and we've had some very poor rounds. And then a lot of them, wanted to try to make sure we got to state this year, and they played exceptionally well at regional.
Yeah. You want to take a look at the depth in this team. Your number 2 guy has actually played very, very well in Sam Brita. So what has been the key to having that depth throughout the team, and how does that help you guys propel forward?
Well, a lot of teams in the past that I've had, your first 4 are real good and your number 5 is so-so. But in this year, Charlie has done a very good job. He had 76. That's a good start. And a lot of teams, they look at their first 4 players, and Sam being number 2 puts a lot of pressure on, or, a lot of competition on Nick being number 1. And, Sam's played really well about the last 3 weeks. He hits the ball straight, which really helps in golf.
Going down to Prairie View, it's a course you guys have seen already this year. Tell me a little bit about that experience and how that'll help, play into perhaps a more successful first and second round when you go down to Carmel this week.
Well, Prairie View is probably one of the toughest golf courses we play all year because there's none around here like it. The greens are very big, they're very undulated. It's 7,100 yards, so, it's long, but, length for kids don't make any difference. They hit it so far anyway. I think the experience of, Sam and Nick played as sophomores down there, and that'll help. And we played the spring preview there, didn't play very well, but at least they got a chance to look at it, and I hope it pays off in the long run.
Yeah, final question. What's the big key for you guys to have a nice 2 days down there?
No big numbers. If they can stay away from double bogeys or more, we'll be all right.
Good deal. All right, Coach. Thank you very much
for everything you do.
All right.
For us.
Okay, Sam, you take a look at this Bishop Dwenger team. This is the 10th team in a row. Obviously, you didn't have last year, but the 10th team in a row to advance to state. What does it mean to have that kind of feather in the cap? It's kind of a nice round number.
Yeah, it's great to do it one more time. I mean, I've been a part of it for all 4 years, and to continue the tradition's always good feeling.
Tell me about this Dwenger team. What really makes you guys stand out as a whole? I was at regionals last week at Swan Lake, and you guys, not only you took home medalist honors, but you guys took home team honors. What's been the key for this team's success, especially here in the postseason?
I think this whole year, in my 4 years, there's been more competition around us than there has been, and so to compete against better teams always brings out the best in us, and it made us get better all year.
Okay, so big week down at Prairie View. What's going to be the key? I know you played that course at the beginning of the year in that preseason state tournament. So what do you take from that experience? What do you know about this golf course that you guys played as sophomores, I imagine, down at state?
Yeah, there's a few holes where you can get in trouble. You really have to think your way through it and take advantage of the holes when you can. And it's good to have experience. We went down there, especially with the younger guys. And I think, me and Nick have been down there, and we tell them about it, and it just kind of goes on.
If you could pinpoint one thing for this Tuesday and Wednesday that are going to be critical for this Dwenger team, what do you think they'd be?
Stay away from big numbers and hit it as hard as you can.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
All right, appreciate it, my man. Okay, Nick, when you take a look at this Bishop Dwenger team, seems like you might be peaking at the right time, which is always a great thing in sports. So what's really been the key to your guys' success as a team, not only throughout the season, but really the last couple of weeks where you've played well?
Yeah, we haven't typically played to our level of competition this year, but I think as the postseason's rolling around, everyone's picking it up right at the right time. And I don't know, we kind of just got it figured out right where we need to be.
What do you think characterizes this team? You got 3 seniors, you got some younger guys, you got a little bit of everything out there. What characterizes this team in your opinion?
Yeah, I think the great leadership by me, Sam, and Dylan, kind of helping Kyle and Charlie. Help them with their mental game on the golf course has really helped us a lot, and Charlie and Kyle have played excellent this year.
Going into Prairie View, you guys know the course a little bit. You and Sam played it as sophomores. You played it in the preseason tournament this year. What is it about this course that you guys know, that you guys have in the back of your mind that's going to make you guys successful Tuesday, Wednesday?
Yeah, it's definitely a longer course, probably the longest we've seen all year. So avoid big numbers and kind of just grip it and rip it off the tee.
I like that. 10th team in a row for Coach Scudder to make it. What does it say about that kind of consistent level of excellence about this program, and how, I guess, pleased are you guys that you've be able to carry it on? And, 10's kind of a nice round number there.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, Dwanger's had awesome golfers throughout the years, so just to be a part of that group and be with those group of guys means the world to me.
Final question, what are you most looking forward to about Prairie View and playing against the best in the state this week?
I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I haven't really performed to my expectation this year, but I think I'm getting my game going right in the right direction at the right time, so we'll see what happens.
Good deal, my man. All right, Dylan, when you take a look at this Bishop Dwenger team, you guys seem to be playing perhaps your best golf at the right time of the year. What is it that's allowed you guys to peak at the right time, and what are you guys doing well that you're looking to carry over to state on Tuesday, Wednesday?
Well, we've been really practicing a lot, and we didn't play well at the beginning of the year, but in the time that it mattered, we all turned it on. Myself, I didn't play well in the beginning, but I feel that I'm turning it on just at the perfect time, as well as everyone else on my team.
What do you think, in your opinion, characterizes this team? What really makes you guys stand out as a unit?
Well, I think we've all been friends for a long time, and we played together at Pine Valley for like 12 years straight, and I think that is what makes us stand out from everyone else.
What kind of knowledge did you guys gain from playing at Prairie View earlier this year? I know it was at the beginning of the season, but what can you take from that? What do you know about the course? What do you know about this kind of level of competition that you can use this week?
Well, we know we got to play smarter off the tee, especially. There's a lot of holes out there where you just got to put it in play, and you can make a lot of birdies out there. And we learned from that, and we probably had our worst round of the year, and we can learn from that and build off of it.
Coach Scudder, this is his 10th team in a row to have made it to the state finals. What does it mean to be, kind of team number 10, round out a decade of excellence, if you will?
Well, it feels great, honestly. We're just trying to build off it and go win, take it home.
Yeah, you guys, back in 2018, Logan Ryan won the individual state championship. How do you hope to kind of carry on that legacy and, continue to have a great showing there for Bishop Dwenger when it comes to state finals?
Well, we just got to go there and play our game, and whatever happens, happens.
Good deal. Anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm good.